Your host, as always, Sexy Wolf. Tonight, we're diving into the cracks of what was once a 12-year friendship, supposedly built on non-toxic behavior. But now, this is how they really act and talk. Let's start with Bomber. Our man Dash said we'd run if he called in a whale. And what does he do? He calls the big boy whale himself. And just like that, they all got cut down. One of them even ended up crying in my PMs. But here's the hypocrisy. They told us never to bring real life into the game. Yet right away, Niziaki tries to humiliate Hitsu over his job. Hypocritical, don't you think? Looks like a bunch of liars spinning the truth. Then there's Shenzo. He cries about us attacking him in a group of 6, says it's unfair. But when they march 80 deep against 30 players, suddenly that's fine. Again, hypocrisy at its finest. Embarrassing contradictions from the so-called Yakuza allies. And now Shenzo calls out Asaka, our precious gem, to a 1 versus 1. But let's be real, he only picks fights with the weaker ones. My verdict? Skill issue. Meanwhile, eBay crashes out like usual. Not surprising from the so-called hacker guild that shelters players like Nina Moon and Yakao. Ragnar, back on his mental spiral, calling people slurs and pretending to lecture psychology as if he's stable himself. Funny guy, but still a traitor, just like his guild. Back to Bomber. He's now in the spotlight for tracking hacks. Out of Changfeng, he's out of excuses. And let's face it, Bomber, you've never once attacked equally strong accounts. Why? Because you suck. And then Reiji, still dropping dumb "your mama" jokes. Not funny, not original. And yes, still toxic. And that, folks, is only half of what I've got. If you want the full picture, if you want to know the truth behind the narrative, then hear both sides, weigh the lies, and decide for yourself who's spinning stories and who's just a lying fraud. This is Wushu Weekly News, Part 5.